Hey everyone, Matron here, bringing another StarCraft 2 commentary, this time Game 2, between Dimaga and MakaPrime, as part of this Blizzcon 2010 Invitational Tournament. MakaPrime did fall in the first game to Dimaga on Dimaga Caverns, as we saw quite a bit of Zergling and Baneling play against MakaPrime's mostly tank and marine army. We'll see if MakaPrime is able to make a comeback here and even up this series at 1 apiece and force a Game 3. Dimaga is going to try to use possibly the same strategy on this map, as we do have a very short rush distance, and try to end this in 2 games. He does not want to go to a Game 3. We saw the fast expand was denied by MakaPrime early on in that last game. He was only able to get up the expansion in about 2:45, so we'll see about what timing Dimaga is able to get up the expansion in this game. So we see most Zergs functioning with the 2 bases early on, either going hatch first and then pool, or pool first and then hatch. MakaPrime is sending out, it looks like his 11th SCV right now, was rallied outside of his base, and he's going to get over here and try to take down the any chance of Dimaga throwing up this fast expand. Dimaga has not yet moved out. Here comes his drone, and he's going to be a little bit late to the party. It looks like MakaPrime now going to peel back as soon as he sees that drone. Very good play there. Good awareness, and he's just going to throw down that engineering bay. So the engineering bay has a lot of HP. Dimaga bringing a number of drones trying to take down this SCV, but again, he does not have to finish this engineering bay. We saw this earlier on in another series, and the engineering bay just has so much HP, the drones are not going to be able to take it down. They can work on this SCV, but the SCV can just add HP to this engineering bay as it builds, and Dimaga is going to be forced to get out Zerglings right now. So his pool is not yet done. Looks like the first Marines coming out for MakaPrime rallied straight to the natural of Dimaga. We may see some bunker play, and that engineering bay was cancelled at the last second. So he's going to get up this hatchery at about 3:15 now. As we see a Marine coming over, going to start putting pressure on the hatchery. So we see the first 2 Zerglings coming out for Dimaga. A bunker going down for MakaPrime. Great position, going to be able to shoot the ramp as well as the hatchery here. First 2 Zerglings about to pop for Dimaga. Not sure 2 Zerglings is going to be enough to take on the bunker here. Now 2 Marines about to be able to hop into this bunker as soon as it finishes. We do have roaches on the way for Dimaga, so the roaches are a great counter against this bunker and against these Marines. Marines are going to try to take down the Zerglings before they can go over and scout at Maka's base. We see more Zerglings coming in, and this hatchery is going down. These 3 Marines are going to be enough possibly to take down this hatchery before it finishes. So we see only about 35 or 15 units of game time, excuse me, until it finishes. And Dimaga is going to be in bad shape, as this is going to be only about a third health before it finishes. So these Marines are going to be able to take it down. These Zerglings were not able to get in with the wall off of Maka there. Zerglings just throwing themselves at this bunker, going to try to delay the hatchery going down, as it's down about 150 life. The first few roaches are coming out for Dimaga. They're not going to be able to take down this bunker before this hatchery goes down. Not really sure why the Marines hopped out. Maybe he was going to try to salvage. Yes, he will. So he's going to be able to salvage that bunker. These Marines are retreating. He's only lost 1 Marine so far. He was able to take down a bunch of Zerglings as well as that hatchery, as Dimaga has to throw up another hatchery. So very good play by MakaPrime there, denying the hatchery for a while and then able to take it down as it does finish building. These roaches are now going to come in and try to put pressure on the front of Maka's base. They are able to shoot from the bottom of this ramp and take down the supply depot without range from these Marines. Trying to pick off a Marine, as we see one of the roach very low, 4 HP. Let's get this roach to the back. Looks like he's going to do that right here, doing some very good micromanagement, keeping the high HP roaches in the front, just pushing on the supply depot, going to force Maka to come over with multiple SCVs and repair. Maka is working on this Banshee though, and working on a second queen, preparing it for this this expansion. So we may be able to ward away that Banshee if he does come in and attack the drones, if he does have 2 queens up. Needs to get down a creep tumor and connect these two bases as soon as possible, or perhaps just keep all of his drones on his main for now. These roaches just doing so much damage to this supply depot, all of them very low HP, again keeping the low HP roaches in the back, the front one about half HP, and now this Banshee is going to come in and be able to pick off these roaches. Needs to make sure he gets the front roach, only 28 HP left. And once again we see more queens coming for Dimaga in response to this Banshee. Banshee is going to make it into the natural though. No queen here right now. Two queens coming over. They're going to be a little bit slow. The Banshee's going to be able to take down a number of drones. Banshee now on 4 kills. 5 kills as he does two-shot those drones, now moving into the main here. It's going to find one queen and also a spore crawler, so Dimaga has prepared for this Banshee harass this time. The Banshee does have 6 kills right now, 7 kills, down to 32 HP. We see a Viking coming out for MakaPrime. A number of queens are going to finish up that Banshee. So the Banshee was able to take down those roaches, applying pressure at the front door, as well as a number of drones, and also force a lot of queens to be made by Dimaga. Dimaga just sort of reacting to whatever MakaPrime is doing right now. MakaPrime is sort of forcing the action, setting the pace of this game. Now getting out a Viking, going to take down these overlords and hopefully supply cap Dimaga. As we see, all the other overlords are returning to the base as quickly as they can. He's 36 under 44 there, so he's having to create a bunch of overlords in response to this Viking. We'll see if this Viking is able to find this overlord. He does right here. So it's going to be taking down another overlord as MakaPrime is working on tanks right now and stim. Looks like the overlord is going to get a transfuse by the queens, and the queens are going to try to push away this Viking. The overlord able to micro in here and take down the overlord there. Viking again doing so much damage. 2 kills so far, but that's a lot more than just the 2 kills, as Dimaga's production is slowed down tremendously. He's got a number of unused larvae here, and until these overlords pop, he's not going to be able to make anything. He is getting up an infestation pit to try to deal with the air harass, as he doesn't have any sort of anti-air besides these queens. Queens are going to run away from this marine and siege tank attack. The Marines are going to try to come in here with one Hellion, doing a lot of damage economically, taking down a number of drones. They can focus down these queens. They may be able to win this game right here. The queens are going to have to do a good job trying to transfuse anytime one gets low. We see one transfuse goes off, 2 transfuse, but just so much firepower from these Marines, able to push through all 5 queens there. Even the lair upgrade right here would not stand up to these Marines, as Dimaga has to GG, and we will move on to Game 3. MakaPrime did a great job there of harassing, throwing down the engineering bay, got the bunker up, and then the hatchery went down for Dimaga, and Dimaga was so far behind, he's just reacting on his back foot to everything MakaPrime was doing in that game. The Banshee came up, and even though it didn't do too much damage, it forced all those queens, and he could just not get his economy or his roaches going. So we'll see Game 3 in just a moment. I'll cast that right now. Thanks for watching this one. See you in a bit.